gentlemen. My name is Dan, and I am the best man. Now, it is said that being asked to be the best man is like being asked to make love to the Queen. It's a great honour, but nobody really wants to do it. But even so, I still agree to be Enzo's best man, and I'm sure you'll agree that my first duty of getting Enzo to the church, sober, on time, and eventually married, was a complete success. There are obviously two very important people here today, without whom very little of this would happen. And the great thing is that as the evening progresses, most of us will get to spend more and more time talking with them. So please join me in a very special toast to the bar staff. I asked Enzo what he was looking for in marriage. Love, happiness, and eventually a family, he said. When I asked Kate the same question, she replied, I won't mind a new kitchen. Now, the groom didn't always look as good as he does today. When he was born, the midwife took one look at him and slapped his dad. His mum pushed the oldest pram in Salford with shutter doors on it. But over the years at Renault, we did have a bit of an issue with him trying to sort his good looks out. We've seen him survive several broken noses, a few black eyes, the odd missing tooth. Now there's a story with his teeth. He's the only man I know ever to have a full set of teeth fitted for free that look no different from when he first started sorting them out. For those of you who don't know, Enzo spent 18 months going to the trainee dental hospital to try and improve his smile, only to discover they were using the teeth taken from the pet cemetery. I'm sure I speak for everyone. Hang on a minute. I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say how much we wish Kate and Enzo a long and happy future together. I must say Kate looks absolutely beautiful today, and I'm sure Enzo must have been very proud to watch her walk down the aisle. Although I am not sure it's a good sign that Kate keeps introducing Enzo as her first husband. I am not saying they've overdone the preparations for today, but last night I was asked if I could prepare a toast for the standing bride and groom. But on a serious note, I would like to say a huge thank you to Kate, Enzo, Sharon and Christine from all the guests here today. It's been a fantastic day so far, and I'm sure the evening will be just as good. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the bridesmaids for their efforts today and echo the fact that they look beautiful and perform their role fantastically well, despite the inevitable and healthy rivalry that can sometimes occur. In fact, just before the service, I overheard two of them arguing about who was going to be the first to dance with the best man. No, it was funny, that bit. Understandable, I thought, until I got closer and then heard them saying, you do it, no, you do it, no. This normally wouldn't worry me. Only one of them was my wife. So this is the part of the speech where I get to tell you about some of Enzo's bloomers. I have known Enzo for about 12 years, and he started at the Renault body shop where we worked together. He was pretty much liked straight away by all the lads and fitted in really quickly. One thing about Renault was we all knew how to have a good laugh, and it was usually at the expense of each other. So you definitely needed a good sense of humour. Now, during the years there, Enzo's workmanship was sometimes called into question. On one particular occasion, Enzo was given a van to repair. It needed a complete new front end welding on it. Now, during the course of the morning, he cut off the front end of the van and then took several painstaking hours to weld a new front end on. It looked the part when he'd done and it had been painted. Now, for some particular reason, once Enzo built it up, the van wouldn't start. So Enzo shouted me over to help him and tow him up to the mechanic's bay, which was a distance of about 100 metres. I hitched the tow rope to the front of the van and got behind the Clio, which I was using to tow the van up. Enzo was sat in the van. Off we went together up the slope. I looked in the rear view mirror to see Enzo not moving. and the new front end of the van was missing. And attached to the tow rope halfway up the slope behind me. The look on Enzo's face was priceless. It's a look I have seen many a time since. I need to add, at this point, that for anyone who's used Bodyset services recently, you have nothing to fear, because I do all the welding. But anyone who is driving home in a Renault tonight that may have had it mended in the last 12 years, then possibly you should just drive a little bit slower and get it checked out next week. Now Enzo has always had an entrepreneurial streak, one we have both shared, and it's probably why we get on so well. We did like to do the odd foreigner whilst at Renault, only sometimes it got us into more trouble than it was worth. On this particular day, it was a Saturday, and we both arrived early to repair an Audi for some Asian lads from Rochdale, acquaintances of Enzo. Everything went well with the repair, and we'd done about 20 hours work in about 4 hours. With it being a Saturday though, we had to leave work by 12 o'clock so the bosses didn't catch us, and we left the car inside until the following Monday. Monday arrived, and so did the Asian lads, with a large recovery truck. We pushed the car outside and closed the very large body shop doors so nobody could see the car leaving. At this time, I was inside having a brew, and Enzo was outside winching the Audi onto the recovery truck. When the Audi reached the top of the recovery truck, for some reason, and we don't really know why, the winch fell off and the Audi flew backwards straight through the roller shutter doors to the body shop. The first thing I knew about this was when the Audi came crashing through the doors, attached to the roof of the with the doors attached to the roof of the Audi. It rolled past everyone in the body shop. There was no driver, and who was running behind it, pulling that face again. Yes, you guessed it, with his hands in the air, speechless, little gaps coming out. Enzo. I thought, this is it. It's Enzo's last day. But no. Luckily, the body shop manager was just as corrupt as we were. And after we'd slipped in a bung, and he claimed the doors had fell off while I was opening them, so I took the rap and explained how they'd fallen off in my hands. We got away with it, and luckily Enzo lived to see another day. Enzo's run of bad luck did not end when we left Renault though. Now we share a body shop together, it doesn't seem to have followed him. And only the other day, both of us escaped near death. Whilst painting a Volvo, and luckily he's not here today because I have looked round the room. Enzo had lit the gas rocket heater to warm the spray booth. Several minutes later, I came back into the spray booth to see the heater was engulfed in 9-foot flames. As usual, he shouted for me for help, and I ran in. I saw the flames, and we both had a brainwave, and we thought we'd try and blow them out with the airline. As we did this, the flames grew to 20 foot high. I was now getting worried, but not as much as Enzo, who had realised that there was a gas pipe connected to the heater that was about to blow up. This would have burnt our whole mill to the ground. I turned around in panic to find Enzo nowhere to be seen. He was running for the hills, leaving his best man behind. I managed to grab a fire extinguisher, donated by Renault of course, and put out the inferno. Enzo returned when it was safe and complained all afternoon about the powder from the fire extinguisher, saying it was giving him a bad chest. Now I could tell you tales and stories of Enzo all day long, but I'm going to leave him with some dignity. But having been married for the past 7 years, I do feel I am qualified to pass on some words of wisdom about relationships. After 15 long, fantastic years with my very beautiful wife, Deborah, whom I should mention wrote that part of the speech, I would like to say to Enzo, the best time to do the washing up is straight after she tells you. If you're clever, you will have the last word. If you're really clever, you'll keep it to yourself. As a man who drinks at the opening of a fridge door, I'd be very grateful if you would give me an excuse to raise my glasses again and join me in one more drink to toast the very happy couple and this final piece of advice to Enzo. To keep your marriage brimming in the ever-loving cup of happiness, whenever you are wrong, admit it. Whenever you are right, keep your bloody mouth shut. Ladies and gentlemen, please be standing